I'm sorry, it's gonna be quite a mess in here. But I had just got off the phone with my little sister, and I was telling her I tried to let Bazil out. Went to the bathroom, tried to let Bazil out. He didn't want to go out. He didn't really even want to stay in the Arctic. Was it mud room, the Arctic room where it keeps out the cold air and all that crap? Didn't want to stay in it. So he came up to me, sat by the door while I was using the bathroom. I got out, closed the door, and I know I closed both doors. There's the outside door, and then there's, oh, sorry, this isn't a flattering angle. There's the outside door, and then there is the to the mudroom door. So I closed both doors. I know I did. Telling my little sister that I found her favorite animal on Animal Crossing the other day, and I invited it to my island, and she was like, "Oh, wow, that's so nice." But as soon as I said that, she goes, "Hey, I'm gonna go take a shower real quick. I'll call you back." As soon as she said that, the door to the mudroom opens, and I took Bazil, got into the room. It's gonna be quite an explanation because I have a few things to say. Come on, Bazil. I ain't coming out here alone. I'm sorry, bud. The other day, that's the bathroom door right there. But right there is the door that had just fucking opened. The other day, I was in the room. I'm gonna keep the camera on there just in case something happens. The other day I was in the room, and it wasn't dark, but I was here alone. It always happens when I'm alone. And I think it's because I'm kind of the only one that believes in this stuff, and I believe in it because I've been through so much of it. So the other day, Bazil was out here. I leave when my roommates are gone. Don't mind all that. That is my roommates mess and all that. Roommates are gone. Leave it out here for Bazil. He likes to jump up here, just lay down, just chill out. Leave that open, just in case Bazil wants to go out there and stalk people, because he's a weirdo. And I leave my door open so that he can come out easily. No problem. He was out here, and I was in the room playing Animal Crossing. It was the same day I found the kangaroo, my sister's favorite animal. And I heard Bazil kind of tiptoeing down there. He was like tiptoeing up to there, and I heard him get spooked. I heard him scramble to try to get away. He has like long claws, so he usually slips. He's also clumsy. And I heard him run all the way over here. So I was like, what the fuck? And I came out here and I was like, hey, what's wrong? Are you okay? And I was just talking to him and all that, and he kept glancing over here. And he would not, that's something outside, he would not go out over here for the life of him. So I was like, come on. And he was just looking at me. And I was going, and he was staying right by my side. He did not want to leave my side, and he kept freaking walking. I thought that was a little weird. We have a lot of stuff that happens here. Those paintings will fall down. The bathroom door will sometimes get a knock on it, and stuff like that. All of that happens not right in front of me usually, except for that one did. I've had a ghost touch my lower back in the bathroom. I've had a lot of stuff happen. None of that usually scares me. But for some reason, I have no idea why, for some reason, it's a jet. For some reason, when that door opened, it scared me. And it opened, I'm not going to go over there and show you how it opened, because I'm scared. It opened with such urgency, as if, someone just opened it. And because I think there's something blocking it to where it doesn't hit the wall, but I honestly don't know what happened there. The window's open, but like I said, I know I closed that. I know I closed it because I hate when it opens, because then it starts getting a little cold in here. Right now it's rainy outside and I live in Alaska, so it's kind of cold to me. So I usually close that. That's why it's called an Arctic entrance kind of thing, because it keeps the cold out there instead of in here. But I didn't even know that window was open. It kind of makes dumb. I should close it. I can't reach it. Anyways, but I didn't know the window was open. I was like, okay, well, let me close this so I don't get too cold, because it's supposed to be summertime. I don't want to be cold. And I came right over there telling her the story, and then it opened. When we first moved here, a little bit of a backstory. I think y'all already know this. Oh, great. That light is on. Oh my lord. Oh no. Should I go over there and turn it off? It's gonna put up a fucking electricity bill. No. It just happened. It just happened. Few minutes after, maybe when I cook myself something, I'll be able to go over there, but I'm not going over there. Maybe it's the neighbor? Is it the neighbor? Do y'all hear that? Doors are slamming. I think that's the neighbor. So maybe the light's on because the neighbor is here. Are you coming with me, you freaking scaredy cat? Basil, come on. He doesn't ever like going past this point until I go. Okay, it seems like it's fine. Okay, so I guess it's gone. But so Jake is here. I think so. This is our laundry room. It's not hot in here. Okay, well, he's not reacting, so I think I'm good. So I'll stand over here and explain something to y'all. When we first moved here, I was like literally the day we moved here. Brudis, my husband, was bringing in stuff from outside. We park down that way. Y'all just saw outside. I was standing here, and this was open like this, like that. So I was standing here, just waiting, and I was like, okay, let's just wait for my husband to come up. He would bring stuff up, set it down right there. I'd bring it into the room, and we had like a little, thing going on right there. But he came up here and was about to turn to leave, and I heard exactly like this. I heard, "Hey," come from right there, and it was like a little whisper. This is the pantry. It is him. This is the pantry. Both of our roommates So one of them does, I think he said he does have diabetes or he's obese or something like that. The other one is a bigger woman. I'm not, trying to fat shame or anything, but I'm just pointing that out because if they were right there, we'd definitely hear them rustling around. And I looked in there and no one was in there. First of all, but just kind of like, oh, well, anyone can say no one was in there. Neither one of them sound like a young lady. One of them's a man, and the other one is not an older woman, but she definitely has a deeper voice than most women. This one's, her voice was even lighter than mine, and mine sounds like a little kid. But I heard a, hey, right in there, and it did not say, hey, quit your bullshit. Anyways, that was the first of it, and then, every now and then we'll hear this go like, while we're in there. This closed it like that. Cannot open up again. Can go like that. And then if it goes like that, it kind of opens like this. Really slowly. But the way I saw it open was like this. Hold on. That was like this. It did not hit that though, which was weird. It opened up that fast, but it stopped right here. So, I don't know. There's no drift in there. My door wasn't open, and I do think Jake is the reason why we hear, the doors opening and all that somewhere else. That's our neighbor. He's pretty chill. He would not come in here. He has a dog of his own. She's really hyper, and wherever he goes, she goes. And if she comes in here and these two meet, they're gonna, play all day, mess up stuff, probably tear up some things. And we don't want that to happen. They only meet outside. But he's pretty closed off, I guess. So that's the end of the story, I guess. That happened all while I was on the phone with my sister, Cookie. I was like, oh my god. And she was like, what's happening? And I told Bazil to come on, and then when I got into the room, I told her what happened. It was really freaky.